18-inch, it is $69.95. It appraised at $259. That was the lowest appraised value. I only have 200. If you want the 36-inch, it appraised at just shy of $500. We're doing it at under $100. We'll send it to your door. You have our money-back guarantee. Best-selling item in the history of Josh's company at HSN. This is heirloom quality for sure. It is the iconic pearl necklace that everybody dreams of and everybody wants, and they're big, folks. These are 8.5 to 9.5 millimeters. They will be sold out within 3, 4, 5 minutes at the absolute most. When I saw it, when our producer Allison saw it, we both cornered Josh in the green room earlier. Josh, what's the catch?
All right, this is the Imperial strand necklace. As you said, the best-selling necklace in the history of our brand. This necklace alone has 194 perfect 5-star reviews on hsn.com. It is absolutely exquisite. From the size of these pearls, the luster of these pearls, the hand knotting between each and every pearl, and the fact that these are finished with a solid 14 karat yellow gold clasp. Never in the history of the brand have we taken 50% off the price. It is the single lowest, best value you will ever have the opportunity to buy our best-selling necklace at. If we were to try to repeat this necklace now, from the time when we originally brought this stock in, it would be about double the price. And we will bring it back because it's a staple in our collection. It's a bestseller. It's a top customer rated necklace, but never again will you have the opportunity to purchase this classic, large, beautiful strand of pearls for a value anywhere close to what you are getting tonight. This is really special, and for all of the thousands of ladies who have ordered these you know, throughout the years with Imperial, who have left the hundreds of perfect 5-star reviews, you know the quality, you know the selection process, and that's really what differentiates the Imperial strands from other strands you see in the market, is the selection process. Each one of these pearls made it through our rigorous selection process because of their beautiful white color, their gorgeous luster, their size, their surface quality. To get a necklace, a full strand of pearls for a value like this is absolutely unheard of, and we cannot do this again.
And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's important to me that I stress this. This isn't a strand of pearls with 14 karat gold and 8.5 to 9.5 millimeters from brand X. It's from Imperial Pearls. You cannot go to a corner of this globe and mention Imperial Pearls to a well-known, recognized jeweler and them not realize or know the history of this company. Since 1893, Josh's family have been at the very forefront. People pay more for Imperial Pearls because they know they're getting the highest premium quality. If you're looking for a necklace for your daughter, for a wedding, for Valentine's Day, for you, if you've always wanted that pearl necklace, you gotta get this one. There are 2 lengths. There's an 18-inch or a 36-inch. The 18-inch lowest appraised value was nearly $260. We're doing it at $69. $69. If you want the 36-inch, it appraised, the lowest appraisal was just shy of $500. That means 2 other appraisals came in higher and higher again. Our price is $99. Josh, the only, and maybe this is important to put in context, the only reason why these prices exist on HSN is because for a long time now you've worked with us to kind of cut out that middleman.
And that's the truth, but when it comes to a necklace like this is just unexplainable how huge the value is on this, because I know right now in the market value, if I was to go to Hong Kong and I'm gonna go and work with my freshwater pearl farmers, I could not even purchase it finished at prices like these. Wow. This is a value, a special value that comes around, you know, once in a lifetime. We cannot repeat this. We have, you know, the best pricing, and every time an item gets shipped out of our building with our logo on the box, it's not just a representation of our brand, it's a representation of 3 generations of my family. Passionate pearl experts, gem lovers who have dedicated our lives to the craftsmanship and selection of the very finest pearls, bringing them to our customers at the most affordable prices that we possibly can, because we want to spread the love and passion of pearls to every woman. Now, this 36-inch necklace is the single best-selling necklace in the history of the Imperial Pearl Company. 36 inches is that magical length where it allows you to double the necklace if you want, and wear it as a nested double.
For sure.
Or wear it once as a dramatic long look. Adam is holding these and he can feel that quality. You can hear that, right? That sound is pure nacre all the way through. Beautiful nacre. Now, when we have, pearls like this that you see in the harvest in that shell, they're inferior quality. We would not select these, but that's what the harvest is made up of. Now, when you look at that strand of beautiful, bright white, high luster, gorgeous surface quality, individually knotted, and then the 14 karat gold clasp, you don't want to pass that opportunity up. 36 is the magical length. They're going to be gone, and huge congratulations to our ladies who are getting in on this evening.
Would you just say one last time, you made reference, and this is important, that if you went, you couldn't build this for this price. Say that again.
Yeah, there's not a chance. From when we originally brought these in, right, whether it was over a year ago, to the market value of these pearls now, I could not even bring these in or buy these at a comparable price, and never to be repeated. Never to be repeated.
So just to be clear, when Josh came to HSN with this necklace, the on-air price was $200.99. That's our price. And we would have been jumping up and down because that's more than half off the appraised value. We've taken another 50% off, bringing it down to $99.95. So whichever way you look at it, it's a killer deal. Now, the beauty of the 36 inch is that you can play. When Josh says you can double this, you can layer this, you don't have to worry about the clasp. You literally, it can go over your head. But even the clasp that you have, this is gold, isn't it?
Yeah, gold is up above $1,500 an ounce right now, and we're giving you solid 14 karat yellow gold for the most outrageous price points. These are real pearls. Now, I understand that you might think I've seen faux pearls for many times more than this.
Indeed.
But what you are getting tonight and why this is such a special opportunity is because you are getting a necklace of real, genuine freshwater pearls. Pearls of which each and every one took from 3 to 4 years under the water to actually grow. They were harvested and selected by Imperial. Even the art of hand knotting between each and every pearl is a hallmark that you find only in high quality strands. It gives it that luxurious feel that Adam is feeling in his hands. And when you hold it just in the cup of your hands, it gives it that beautiful texture as you layer it around your neck. We finished it, of course, as I said, with the 14 karat gold clasp to ensure that this is heirloom quality. And then if you want testimonial, you won't have time because it will be sold out before you get to online and read the reviews. But if you make it online before this sells out and actually have a chance to read those reviews, keep in mind there's 194 perfect 5-star reviews, and that's what makes my day.
I mean, you're looking at 308 total, I mean, hundreds of reviews on this. For those asking, guys, we do have a bracelet. I don't want to disappoint anybody. There's, I think, 300 bracelets left. We'll come to the bracelet in a moment, I promise you. But there is a bracelet available for $49.95. So if you would like a bracelet with the same pearls, it is there. Final call going out on the necklace. I hope you wear it in good health. I hope it brings you through so many wonderful moments that you will cherish. Every special occasion you'll wear this. For those that do want the bracelet, it matches the collection.
Perfect match.
It is part of the collection for $49.95. Josh, you would understand that some folks would be mistaken for thinking this was faux jewelry, fashion jewelry.
And it is guaranteed 100% genuine freshwater pearls, beautiful quality. This is the real thing. That's all I have to say about it. This is the real